Here is our top 5 budget camping knives you can get right now. Don't forget to subscribe and hitting that bell for more.
My name is Vance Culver. I'm the Director of Product Line Management at Benchmade Knife Company, and today we're talking about the 317 Weekender family. This product is for people that want kind of a traditional pocket knife. It was intended for those weekend excursions, those short camping trips, hikes. The 317 features cool gray G10 handles. The 317-1 features OD canvas micarta handles with orange decorative pivot rings. This product features 2 blades, both in CPM S30V stainless steel. The main blade is a clip point style, and the secondary blade in a modified spear, which is just great for those EDC utility tasks around the campfire. And it also features a bottle opener for cracking open that cold one. This product features slip joint mechanism for all 3 features. This knife was really just inspired by our desire to create a modern classic. Traditional multi-blade folders have been around for years. We just wanted to make a Benchmade version of a traditional design. It's really intended for people that want to carry a nice pocket knife, especially when they're outdoor activities, whether it's camping, hiking, fishing. It's a convenient carry with a lot of versatility.
Welcome to the CIVIVI Knife Studio, guys. We have a new knife for you. This is the CIVIVI Spiny Dogfish.
You like this one.
I'm so stoked for this one, okay? Well, one reason, because I've been carrying his other model that we do with the Wee line, the Hyphen. So if you're gonna check this out, go check it out. But, you know, the star of the show today is this Spiny Dogfish. The sculpting on the handles, the blade shape that we have going on, you have like, kind of like how we're talking on some other models, like a modified Tonto, but it actually still is this one, it's one blade.
Yeah, this one looks like it's, because of the compound grinds that you've got in there, it looks like you've got a Tonto, or a change in the shape right there, but it doesn't.
Nope. Still just one clean, kind of like your modified sheep's foot or modified Warncliffe blade.
Reverse Tonto.
Reverse Tonto, yeah. You tell me what you think in the comments.
Guys, it's awesome. It's
I
really
need help.
good looking. It's really good looking. The sculpted handles, like you said, I think that's my favorite part of this.
I haven't seen a lot of knives, like especially with the G10. The sculpting does a really good job. It is cut out just a little bit right here, so you can get to that liner lock. Going over some of the details. It is a liner lock knife with your thumb, kind of like your thumb, I won't say hole, but thumb space right there to deploy. But it works so well as a middle finger flicker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my go-to opening method on this particular model. It works really well for me.
Deep carry pocket clip. And this sculpting though, I really like the lines that we have going on with this knife, because it looks really fun and really cool, but it's still very ergonomic.
Yep, this is the first one that we've done with that really rugged sculpted G10 handle, which is, it just gives you a really good grip on the knife, and it looks really, really good. Guys, this is a nice lightweight knife. We got some skeletonized liners on there. We've got a 14C28N blade steel. That's been doing really well. A lot of people giving it, the 14C28N that we're putting out is getting a lot of praise from those who are in the know on their steels and like to do some resharpening and that kind of a thing. So fantastic steel on this knife right here. Gets extremely sharp, takes an edge really, really well, and feels really good in the hand. Gosh, Gavco gave us a great design here.
Oh, it's great. I love, this finger choil is very functional as well. Mm-hmm. Like I even put my finger on there. I don't feel like it's gonna choke up or slip up too fast, because especially with some small cutting tasks like opening up your roll boxes that we normally do, right? And yeah, so many good things I can say. I really do enjoy this model.
All right, let's hit some specs on this guy. The Spiny Dogfish has an overall length of 7.81 inches. The blade length is 3.47 inches. The closed length is 4.33 inches. The blade thickness is 0.12 inches. The handle thickness is 0.51 inches. The knife weighs 3.07 ounces. 3 ounces. That is a light, nice, a light knife for the size of blade that it is.
Yeah, it is a larger, a little bit bigger blade.
So if you're looking at the 1-to-1 ratio of ounces to blade length, this beats it.
I don't know if I paid too much attention on that, but
isn't that something that people look at, right? Is how long the blade is versus if it's a 4-inch blade, if it's a 4-ounce knife, then it's super lightweight.
Let me know.
I thought that was a thing.
It could be. Maybe I'm not in the know on this one.
In any case, the Spiny Dogfish is going to be available right at the end of the month or possibly the beginning of April, depending on when it hits the dealers. You'll be able to pick it up for right about $58 map price. It'll be released along with a couple of other knives, a fixed blade, the Concept 22 from CIVIVI, and also a couple of new limited editions on the Wii knife line. So if you haven't seen those videos, or if you're not subscribed to the Wii channel, go over there, check those out. There's one in particular that I really, really like. It's a new Wii button lock that you've got to see, the Ziphius. So check that one out.
And we're giving one away. So you might as well go check it out. Just saying.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You have a chance to win one of those $350 knives over on that channel. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you sticking with us through these new product videos, and hope you enjoyed. Let us know what you like about this particular model down in the comments, and we'll jump in there and see what we can do to take your suggestions and let us know where it is that we can go next. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Buck Knives is known for quality, American-made quality. Keeping up with this tradition is the 840 Sprint Select. Made with an ergonomically textured nylon handle and a 420HC stainless steel blade, this knife exudes a cool that you'll want to carry with you every day. Utilizing ball-bearing flipper technology, the action is fast and smooth as butter and locks securely with a liner lock. Added features like a contrasting color spacer and a removable deep carry pocket clip make this knife a true conversation starter. Just be careful not to loan it to a buddy, or you might not ever get it back. The 840 Sprint Select is available in 3 color combinations to suit your personal style: olive green with a yellow spacer, gray with blue spacer, and black with a red spacer. At only 3.2 ounces, it's so light you might just forget that it's in your pocket. Made in Post Falls, Idaho, guaranteed forever, the Buck Knives 840 Sprint Select.
Hi, this is Brian Montgomery with Benchmade Knives. We're in the Benchmade Test and Innovation Lab. We're going to be going over some of the features of the Benchmade 916 Triage. The 916 Triage is part of a family of Triage knives at Benchmade. It's a manual folder. It comes with 2 different blade configurations. The 916 has a blunt tip and a reverse bevel on the blade. That reverse bevel allows for added strength throughout the length of the blade, so you can actually do some light prying, use it as a screwdriver if needed. It also features a carbide tip glass breaker on the rear of the knife, and each Triage knife has an integrated rescue hook. It's made of N680 steel. It has full metal liners throughout the length of the knife handle, and it's got textured G10 scales on it. It comes in 2 colors, orange and black. In plain or Cerakoted, and either a traditional straight blade or a combo 50/50 serrated edge. This knife would appeal to specific customer bases: first responders, EMS, law enforcement, search and rescue teams. For example, extract somebody from a vehicle who's being combative or non-compliant. You can break the window with the carbide tip glass breaker and use the rescue hook to cut through the seatbelt and extract that person if need be. Additionally, this knife would appeal to marine units, those assigned to environments where there's working around water, inflatable craft, things like that, where you might not necessarily want a sharp tip instrument around your equipment. Narcotics units, traffic units, as I mentioned, search and rescue teams, and even flight crews have shown quite a bit of interest in this. In fact, they would have to extract themselves from a downed aircraft or from a vehicle. The 916 is not designed as a typical combat or fighting knife due to the blunt tip. You're not going to make a hole with that tip, but it is good for other utilitarian uses. This is not one of our typical folding knives. This is actually more of a multi-tool. This is our version of a multi-tool. It does solve quite a few problems. It's going to be different than some of the other multi-tools that you might see on the market, but certainly more unique in that it does have the integrated rescue hook right in the handle of the knife, reducing the need to purchase an additional hook. Now, that being said, an upsell point might be the fact that because it does not have a traditional fighting style blade or a combat style blade, units deploying into combat or law enforcement units might need an additional knife to solve that problem. And of course, we have a number of products to fit that description. One of the questions we got when we first introduced the Triage, and in the intervening couple of years since then, was will there be an automatic version? And we're happy to announce we launched at SHOT Show this year the 9170, which is an automatic version of the Triage. You can see that it is definitely a different blade style, a more aggressive fighting style blade for far different applications than the 916. It is an automatic, and in addition to the automatic blade, which comes either in a straight edge or in a serrated combo, the hook is also an automatic. And just like its cousin, it has a carbide tip glass breaker on the end. They changed the housing of the knife. Instead of a G10 handle with metal liners, they went with an aluminum frame, aluminum body, so they could actually create some space inside for the mechanisms. And then it has a G10 inlay on the handles. That inlay comes in either black or orange. The main body of the knife will always be black, and then you have the two options of black or orange for the inlays. All right, one of the examples we thought of for using this blade for some prying is if an officer needed to retrieve some evidence, say a bullet slug from a wall, from a 2x4, from drywall, this will actually work. Now, we were able to simulate a bullet being lodged into a 2x4. We weren't allowed to do any live fire today at Benchmade, unfortunately, but this piece of metal is lodged in this wood pretty well, and I'm going to try and dig it out with my 916. As you can see, it took a little bit of work, but we were able to do it, and there is virtually no damage to the knife. As you see, we'll demonstrate here how easily a 916 rescue hook will go through 2-inch nylon webbing commonly found in seat belts. This is the 916 Triage. We're going to be testing the carbide tip glass breaker. We have some tempered glass. Stand by.
The Sig Sauer Hoagie XO2 is a premium folding knife expertly manufactured to precise standards by Hogue Incorporated and built to be the perfect match for the 1911 Emperor Scorpion. It has been designed through experience by renowned custom knife maker and former Marine Recon Alan Oleshowitz. The blade is a spear point that excels at any and all tasks you put it to. Made from 154 cm stainless steel, it takes and holds a keen edge while still being easy to maintain. Adding to the corrosion resistance and aesthetics, the blade features an abrasion-resistant flat dark earth coating. For one-handed deployment, there's a flipper tab. This will allow you to put the knife to use with extreme speed and reliability. It also acts as a front guard when the knife is open. The handle has stainless steel liners that include the EXO2's lock. The lock arm is textured so you can easily close the knife with one hand. For peace of mind, there's an additional safety switch that will prevent the lock from closing under hard use. The end of the handle is pointed and can be used as an impact tool. There's a reversible clip allowing you to stow the knife for convenient access. The EXO2 has the same exceptional ergonomics that you've come to expect from Hogue grips. Before it ships, each knife is hand-assembled, inspected, and honed to a razor-sharp edge. The custom G10 handle scales bear the SIG logo, while the blade is etched with the Hogue and Elischewitz word marks. Trusted symbols of US design, manufacturing quality, and innovation.